They gotta look good on camera. She looks good on camera, don't she? This is Jade. This is the light of my life. She's my everything. Aren't you? But boy, I tell you what, sometimes she can be a pain too. I mean, she sleeps with me in the middle of the night. She might wake me up at 2 o'clock in the morning because she needs to go potty. I have to get up and let her out because she's waking me up. That's what I've trained her to do. Wake me up and let me know when you need to go potty. So keep on doing it, baby girl. You ready to get down now so Mama can concentrate on her videos? I want to say you're here. Let's do this. Wave them bye. Bye-bye. She won't let me have her paw. Bye. I'll see y'all later. Look, I'm going to try to be a ventriloquist. What? Hi, I'll see y'all later. Let's see, call back. Did you see my lips move? I bet you didn't. Okay, we're putting you down. Okay. All right. Now, my topic tonight, this video is going to be made, and I'm sure I'm probably not going to use it for quite some time. But it's kind of a new thing to me. I don't really have anything scripted that I want to talk about, but I'm thinking about a lot of different stuff. Just ideas come to me. This is not as easy as it looks. I mean, any of you people that come on here, she just knocked my camera. Any of you people that come on here and watch YouTube videos, go to people's channels and watch them, looks breezy, don't it? All you got to do is set your camera in front of you and get up there and talk. That's not that much of a stretch, is it? Yeah, it is, really. Because I remember I had to learn step by step to do each thing. The first deal was putting videos out. When I watched a lot of learning videos, they were telling me, just keep doing it. Keep putting videos out. That you need to have at least 10 videos uploaded. Then go to your channel, watch your videos, see which ones are getting the most views. That's what you need to concentrate on. And that was really hard for me to do because I was kind of geared towards one thing when I started the channel. I wanted to do tips on how to save money, how to spend money wisely, and live and get by on Social Security, because that was where I was at. But I also have the knack for talking. I've had it all my life. I'm a chatterbox. I know that. I love to talk. I used to get in trouble in school for talking all the time. My parents used to get on to me for talking all the time. That's just the thing. So that part came easy to me as far as just talking. The hard part was coming up with content that would be interesting to you guys. You know, because if I've got a whole wide spectrum of people coming into my channel that I have no idea who they are, what kind of things they like, and everybody's likes are different, how am I going to know what kind of videos to make for them? Therein lied the problem. So that's what I had to concentrate on. The telling of the stories was easy because it was real. Most of the stories that I tell are real life stories. They're based on what happened to me growing up, things that I said and did, places that I went, people that I came in contact with, and I just told the story about them and built around that. That part was easy. But the continuous effort of making a video with good, positive content that I could upload and post 2 to 3 times a week was difficult. You know, I mean, I started off from the day one when I knew that I was going to be trying to do a YouTube channel with a notebook and a pen and writing down all the topics that I thought about that I could come on here and talk about. In the beginning, it was easy. I was writing down things left and right. You know, I had a lot of ideas. But after the first few videos, I had used up most of those good ideas. And then I still had some ideas on the paper, but it was like, it wasn't enough content to really make a video. If I had just got on there and and talked about that one topic, the video would have been 45 seconds long. You know, I had wanted to make a longer video, more entertaining. So that wasn't a possibility. And the only way I could get around that would have been if I would have took this video and that video, put them together to make one longer video. But if it was two different topics that didn't go together, even that didn't flow. And I wanted it to look good. I wanted it to be attractive. I tried to make sure that I had a very nice backdrop, background. But I started off hanging blankets and sheets behind me. And that's still what I'm doing, because that's basically all I've got as far as having something in my house that I can sit in front of and record. I don't have any fancy equipment. I've got a cell phone. That's what I record on. That's what I'm doing all my videos on. I watched a lot of instructional videos on how to start a channel, mistakes not to make, things you could do to improve your channel, and things you could do to make better content. And most of the ones that I watched said that you need to have, in the beginning, you need to have one particular topic that you set on and make your channel about that. If you like to cook and you want to make cooking channel, make recipes for cooking channels and concentrate on that. Later on, as your channel grew to a certain amount of subscribers, then you could put other content in. But I had a little bit of trouble doing that because I was watching all these other big YouTubers out there that was doing all kinds of things in their channel. You know, driving in their car, going shopping, doing hauls, doing cooking videos and doing live streams and all the stuff that I was just now learning how to do. And I found it very extremely difficult for me to even get off the ground with that. I knew that I could talk about the things that I knew about, the stuff that had happened to me, and I could give ideals and things on doing stuff, but I didn't know how to put the content together. I had to watch some videos on editing. I had to learn how to put, if I made one little video and I wanted to attach photographs to it, or even another video, I had to learn how to put the two videos together or to attach the pictures. Music, I had to learn how to put the music in there, the text. All that came through trial and error by me just doing it, just getting on there and just basically putting it out there, testing the waters to see what works. And I can still remember this in one of my earlier videos that I did. I was trying with different locations for my camera. And I had noticed a lot of the people that do the cooking videos would set their camera up above so that it could face down on the table where they were mixing their ingredients and stuff. So that when they were recording, they were looking up like this. So you knew their camera was up above their head. I thought, well, I'll try that. I wasn't doing a cooking video. I was just doing a regular video. And this was one of the topics that I very much wanted to put on my YouTube channel. I felt like it was something very important that I don't know what she's barking at. Jade. That I needed to talk about. So I went ahead and set my camera up like that and did the whole entire video. And it was, to me, it was a disaster. There was something, I don't know if my camera had a little motion sensor in it that was picking up light from the overhead light, because it would get light and then dark and then light and then dark. I mean, to the point where it looked like my top was changing colors. I was very unhappy with it, and my sister sent me a message and said that she just got through watching that video and she didn't like it either. And I didn't know how to go back in there and fix it. The only thing I could have done at that point would have been to delete the video and redo it. And it was a fairly long video, and I really didn't want to have to go back in there and delete the video and redo it. You know, I might in the future, I might redo that video in a different framework. But that's where I'm at. You know, I'm still trying to discover how to do a thumbnail. I haven't learned that yet. Maybe by the time I post this video, I will know how to do a thumbnail, because I just the other day learned how to do editing. All my videos in the beginning, I just recorded the videos and I put them up there. no editing was done. So if there was any mistakes in it, stuff that I didn't want in, I didn't know how to take it out. Now I have watched a video on editing, and I do know how to go in there and cut out things that I don't want in a video. So I'm going to start editing some of my videos, and I'm hoping to learn how to do the thumbnail. It all takes time. I understand that. Anytime you start a new project, you're excited and you're wanting to go, you're wanting to take off and run with it. I know that because that's the way I was too. And it was so extremely upsetting to me when I would post a good video that I thought was good. I would put it up, and I generally did my videos late at night after I got home from work. And I would post the video, upload it, and I would go back on my channel and look to see if anybody had viewed it, to see if I had any new subscribers. Very few views and never any subscribers. So I would go to bed and thinking, well, you know, maybe when I wake up in the morning and look at it, it'll be better because it's a good video. And it seemed like every video I posted, the next one that I posted after that was the best video yet. They just kept getting better, in my opinion, because I was learning. So I thought, well, this was the best video I ever made. So tomorrow it'll be better. It was so disappointing when I would get up in the morning, go to my channel and look, no new subscribers, and very little views. And I'm thinking, well, what am I doing wrong? So I went back. And when these things happened, when I would get in a rut like that, I would go back to the teaching videos. Even if it was one that I had already watched before, I would re-watch that video. I got my tablet out. I got an ink pen, and I took notes. I made little sentences, you know, I need to do this. I need to stop doing this. My sister told me in my earlier videos that I touched my face too much. And I knew that I was touching my face while I was making the video. I didn't think I was touching it extremely a lot, but I knew that I was. But it just seemed like whenever I got on there and started videotaping, I'd get itches, you know, a little itchy, and I'd scratch them, you know, not thinking how it looked. So then after my sister told me that, and which I knew that I was aware of it, I started concentrating very hard on not touching my face, even to the point where I was basically sitting on my hands to not touch my face. But I would take notes on what these bigger YouTubers were telling me to do, you know, to make my channel nicer, to make it better content, to have people to come to my channel to enjoy what I was watching. And that's what I did. And right now I have a little bit of growth. I'm proud of my channel, even though it's small right now. And I know that it's going to take some time, but I also know that the only time you fail in life is when you stop trying. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep going forth with this thing because this is the third time that I've tried to do a YouTube channel, and I never did anything with the other two. But I made my mind up when I started this one, it was going to happen. I've been persistent with it. Yes, it's been very hard. It's been extremely difficult for me to come up with ideas. And I remember one video I did, it took me 2 days to record that video and put it together. Most work I'd put into a video. But it was a good video. I felt like after it was done and I posted it, best one I posted so far. That's what I said at that time. You know, since then I've put up better ones. But that's where I was at. And so this is a new video, and it's already almost 14 minutes, so I'm going to get off of here because I know that you might find this boring. But those of you who are coming on YouTube and starting a channel, try that stuff. I'm not an expert at it, and I'm not real big and a massively large channel. I'm just a little bitty hillbilly type channel, but you can learn from my mistakes because I learned from the bigger YouTubers of what mistakes I was making. And I'm trying not to do those now.